Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I am your host, our Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, and today I know there's people going, why is he wearing the shirt? Well, besides the fact that I got this shirt, I guess, early 98. All right, so that would make it what, 23 and a half years old, and it actually fits me again for a while. Didn't fit me. So, Fort Apache 4-1, Trace unit. You have to you basically had to be around long enough. You earned the shirt. And the point that I'd be making here is, I got sworn in as a cop in the NYPD in '96, and I went through nearly 8 months in the academy. Then I hit the streets for 6 months as a rookie in a training unit. And you think that by the time you finish all that, you know like everything, right? You've got the books, you got your street training, and then I got assigned to the trace unit. And the first thing me and my partner did was that we were working a set. And if you don't know what a set is, we didn't either. A set is where somebody is selling contraband, narcotics, whatever. You've got an observer watching sales and buys, and you have teams picking up buyers. Once you have enough buyers, you grab the seller. So they called in and over point to point, and it's like I think we were 1203. That was our patrol car number. Yeah, he's walking off the set and around the block onto 163rd. So we drive by to pick him up to grab the buyer, and didn't realize we had no training in this, that we went right past the set, the actual place where the transactions were happening. So we blew the set because, hey, Popo is out there. But over time, we got trained in street narcotics enforcement. We got trained in plain clothes. We learned how to work a set. We learned how to occasionally, not in my case, actually be an undercover and make buys. I got to go out there as an undercover and make observations. And I was actually referred to as the retard from around the block when they were wondering if I was Popo. No. That's the retard from around the block. So trust me, you can insult me as best you want. I've been insulted by some of the best drug dealers in the South Bronx in the late 90s. So what is the point that I'm saying this? When you come into role playing, right, you get these books. Do the books really teach you anything about role playing? No. I mean, sure, they give you the mechanics. They give you the ideas. They give you the concepts. But nobody teaches you how to improvise. Nobody, at least not in the book, right? Nobody's out there in these books, even the examples of play, right? Everybody talks about, well, the real first example of accurate play was, I guess, Frank Metzner, right? In his version of BASIC. But that's not the same as actually playing with a group. Few players come into gaming and have to figure that shit out themselves. And those that do, it's a rough experience. Some of us, like myself, come into gaming with a little training, but not enough. Remember, I thought that hit dice and hit points were the same thing. So again, ogres, 4+1. Just fucking say 5, right? Why are we notating 4+1? Why? Because the attack roll is one less, just 5. So my PCs for my first couple of months, players in my group were knocking crap out. They were rolling through their levels because I wasn't properly trained. Okay. I was the person that was driving in front of the set, driving through the set. So when you're a gamer, you're an established gamer, right? You've been playing for months, years, decades. Part of your responsibility should be to bring new gamers into the fold. All right. Now, someone's gonna be out there going, "Well, what does that have to do with me?" Listen, even if you're the type of person that's totally, you can't be, right? If you're a gamer, you can't be isolated because gaming requires groups. It requires people to get together and socialize. Dare I say that? And when you have more people playing, there's more to potentially socialize with. So if you're complaining that people in your geographic area don't game, well, the only person that can have any opportunity to fix that is going to be you. Maybe they are interested, but there's nobody to take them under their wing, tutor them. My sergeant, after screaming at us and cursing us out with, and if you've heard me at a convention, you've probably heard that my potty mouth on my son when he was, I don't know, 8, dropped the F bomb, and I was like, dude, what are you going to do when people ask where you learned that? He goes, oh, I'll blame my mother. Not Rach, by the way. She has another potty mouth like I do. I'm like, oh, okay, good. But if they ever ask me how I learned to use it, I'm going to say my father. I'm like, excuse me? Oh, nobody curses like you. Well, that's part of the training that I got, I guess you could say, when I worked in the 401 precinct in the trace unit. Because I worked with some experienced sergeants, lieutenants, officers. And the only way I was going to become better at what I did, besides doing it and being active and proactive, was to learn from others. There's no shame in learning from others. There is a problem if you react like my sergeant. We drove to the set. He was pissed off because we blew the set for the next couple of hours. He had to find a spot that was working, but we didn't have the knowledge, right? Don't get upset when new players don't have the knowledge. The only way they're going to learn the stuff that isn't really in the book is by doing, is by playing, and that's on you. By the way, for those wondering, where's the special background that Tenkar always has? I'm not at home. Okay, I am escaping for a couple of days to the Poconos. I got a dog jumping in my lap. We're trying to right now, and I don't. I don't even know if the internet bandwidth up here could even handle the uh, the faux background. So no faux background, just a door and a dog trying to get into my lap. But think about it, folks. Think about it. The best ambassador you can be to gaming is to be a gamer that's just open to others. All right, that's willing to teach, and the best teaching is again by example. My sergeant, after realizing again, he cursed the shit out of us, and they went, "When was the last time you guys worked the set?" Well, been at the academy for 6.5 months. I just did patrol. I never did a set. It's like, oh shit, you're right. Out of the squad of 80, I think I only have 2 that even know us. Yeah, all right. I apologize. I will have to give you lessons. That was good. And then we got some actual on-the-job professional training. But again, what you learn in the book is what gives you your foundation. But what you learn in play is what gives you your skills. It gives you what's going to carry on, and it gives you stuff that you can pass on to others. So think about that. And think about the freaking miracle that I can fit into a shirt from 23 years ago. All it took was a bout with congestive heart failure. Yeah, small things, right? To get my life at least physically back on track. Oh, and of course, in the background, I got Discord updating. I only booted this computer up 10 minutes ago. That tells you how slow the internet is. All right, folks. Listen, on that note, we are still in the midst of the world of the pandemic. I ask you, I beg you, use your common sense. I am not telling you what to do. I'm against vaccine mandates. But your common sense is the best weapon you have. Keep yourself, your friends, your loved ones, your family, your community healthy and safe. Use your common sense. Be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice, and God willing, I'll be back again tomorrow from the great Pocono Mountains of northeastern PA. Maybe if I can get myself situated earlier, I'll do it from the back porch. Relax, Donka. I'll pick you up in a bit. Yeah, just like a player wants all the attention, right? All right, folks. Again, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe if you haven't, like, comment, give suggestions as to topics you'd like to see covered. I'm happy to do so. All right, folks. On that note, yeah, at that note, I'm out of here.